In the West African country of Benin, where voodoo was born, it is an official religion practiced by more than 4 million believers.
You practice voodoo and yet you mention God. What is voodoo? I mean, is it what we've read about?
Voodoo is dealing with the spirits and the saints. It's the same saints in the Catholic Church and some of the spirits that were religious holy men from West Africa that were never canonized. Voodoo teaches you self-discipline. It teaches you the proper way to pray, and we have a lot of ritual bathing.
Voodoo is a syncretic religion combining Roman Catholicism and native African religion. The word voodoo comes from the Fon language spoken in Benin, meaning a kind of power which is mysterious and at the same time fearsome.
In Haiti, a divine spirit is called a Loa. Legba is a Loa who is the link between the visible mortal world and the invisible immortal realms.
There is one God, Bondye, but there are other spiritual beings, Iwa. These are the very spirits of family members, the spirits of the major forces of the universe: good, evil, reproduction, health, all aspects of daily life.
Suddenly, the spirit claims Asiba's body, overcoming her. These people believe the spirit has actually killed Asiba.
An interesting concept of voodoo belief is the ritual that takes place 1 year and 1 day after the decease of a relative. Voodoo belief states that there are two parts of the human soul. The two parts consist of Tai Bon Ange, little good angel, and Gros Bon Ange, great good angel.
Asiba will lie here for 3 days without food or water. Aza hopes to see Asiba reborn, but he knows her fate is up to the spirit.
A variety of animals might be killed during a voodoo ritual, depending upon the Iwa being addressed. It provides spiritual sustenance for the Iwa, while the flesh of the animal is then cooked and eaten by participants.
In voodoo, contact with a chicken purifies the body, preparing it for rebirth. Still, Asiba seems lifeless. A series of ceremonies purifies Asiba's physical self. With his daughter revived and reborn, Aza feels enormous relief.
The common perception of voodooisms poking pins into dolls does not reflect traditional voodoo.
So what's the difference between Satanism and, this sounds very stupid now, witchcraft?
Okay, witchcraft is dealing with pins, needles, and dolls, and the synthetic magic part. Under witchcraft, you would have to have something tangible. With voodoo, the only thing you need is the particular prayer or novena or ritual to accomplish what you need to accomplish.
Voodoo dolls are universally associated with voodoo. Most know the concept of the voodoo doll. A doll is made as a likeness of the intended victim and is then stuck with picks and needles to inflict pain upon the victim. It is surprising then to learn that voodoo dolls are unheard of in the original voodoo in Haiti, although some are used in New Orleans voodoo, mostly to amuse tourists. In fact, the idea of human sacrifice goes completely against the moral code in place in voodoo, which includes not harming others. This myth is one of pure fiction and was passed on only because of invention and the somewhat secret aspect of voodooism, which arose from people having to sneak around in order to practice it.